Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's...
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. Diaz! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Diaz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. It's a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. And it's been given away. Adams. Now it's Aubameyang. Diaz. Now it's Aubameyang. And a header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case... Decent chance! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and...
And that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Diaz. That's a throw. And he thumps it clear. And here's the chance to counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And he's let fly. And that has faded wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Nicely aimed pass. Oh no, what has happened here? And Aubameyang! Oh, what's he done? And he's gone backward here. Diaz! And it's Aubameyang. Messi, out towards the flank. Messi. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Clipped into space. Aubameyang! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Adams. That's the end of the first 45. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again. Diaz. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. McAllister. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Lampard. And he's cut it out. It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. Lampard goes short. That's really nicely... Oh! It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Knocks it out wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And here's Diaz. Delivers the ball. Can he finish? Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Real chance! It's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 2 then.
Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il numero 11.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden shot. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dembele. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. And it's Aubameyang. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Not the most accurate pass. He was under real pressure there. Raya is there to clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Inter seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Royce delivers. He leaps for it. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Silvestre. To McAllister. That pass isn't the best. Gerrard. Now it's Aguero. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, third corner of the game.
Numero 13.
Dembele. Great chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Lampard with the short one. In. It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the man...
Oh, what a mistake! Maldini. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Towering header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Howson. Adams. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Berbatov. He's being urged to shoot. No way through there. And now they can clear their lines.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Royce. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, I think the defence are probably going to come in for a rollicking after this, Peter. They got away with one there.
Now it's Messi. Now it's EFootball. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Shevchenko. It's a promising position. Tries to cross. And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Well timed, excellent interception. And now the breakaway. Sylvestre has the space to scheme. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Out towards the flank. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Messi. Gerrard gets across to intercept that. Akanji. Neither side yet able to find the net. And Robertson. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And this is Shevchenko. And he's straight offside. He is starved of space and time.
Beautifully policed that midfield.
Shot, surely! We've got a goal! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
Number 23.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
cut it out. No way through, so back it comes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a key interception.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And they've got rid. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. In with the challenge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Down to business again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's picked his way through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Diaz. Robertson. And here's Diaz. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Now this could be... Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
For Russia, after 56 minutes in.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Royce. There's the crossfield ball. Just eases him off the ball. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. No foul, says the referee. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cross goes in there. That's a good foray he's making.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Doué. That is good alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ball is over the line.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither...
And Shevchenko! Deftly away. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vitinha stood his ground strongly. Koundé. And it's Shaw. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, great leap! And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. Shaw. Rice. Can he get it through? Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Rafinha. And they've got rid.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Vitinha. McAllister does really well there. He is strong. And he can thump it away. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk can clear it away. Royce. Oh, that's well spotted. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Russia, number 8.
The second period is underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Messi. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Played out wide. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Berbatov. He can run onto that. And Royce! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, they could be caught out here. In it comes. Vitinha to Messi. Now it's Doué. Foot in. James making good progress on the right-hand side. Tacho calmly anticipates.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played back into the centre. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha. More and more pressure on the ball here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's being shifted off it. And that pass just didn't quite work. He's picked his way through. Not a hint of offside here. And he decides to cross it. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Threads one in. Goes for goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
For Russia, number 11.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Number 22, Keito Nakamura.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Messi. Doué gets into a good position.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shaw. Hakimi makes the interception. Gerrard looking to receive it in space. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a ref...
And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Well, would you believe that? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Dimitar Berbatov. Substitution for Russia, number 20.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Terrific effort! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Real chance! Shaw with a definite foul there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rice. And he's got the beating of his man. And a chance! And that will be it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Berbatov claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's found a way through. That's put paid to the danger. Tries to pass it through. Messi's cross. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Right, Shevchenko. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's De Jong. Hakimi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. Well, there's the clearance. Still goalless at the moment. McAllister. Not the most accurate pass. And he can clear it away. Camavinga cuts out the pass. De Jong. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Jong. That's the keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's a cute ball. Raya getting this one clear. And here's Rafinha. Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And we have liftoff!
After 34 minutes
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pacho. Can he latch on to this? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. And he's managed to get rid. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Bastoni clears it away. And we have our very first... Royce! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. De Jong. Raya. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Royce. He's being urged to... And the shot! Rafinha clears. Tries to play it through. Royce. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to the hour now, and he was quick to react. Some resolute defending there. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Borussia Dortmund can try it again now. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Coming on the field is number 23, Luis Diaz.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Substitution for Russia, number 14, Lionel Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Keito Nakamura.
Koundé. That is ended up in no man's land. Into the last quarter of an hour. McAllister makes the interception. Raya chooses to deal with it himself. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Spread neatly. And he's picked it up out wide. That has been knocked clear. Neymar. Koundé. Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Lima really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Lima! And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. Lima proves just a little bit too strong. Lampard. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? No, not quite. Vardiol gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Richarlison.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Decent hit from there.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Richarlison finds himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh! It's fallen kindly here. And that is as much as we have time for. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I hate to sound too harsh, Peter, but that was poor. I mean, devoid of ideas, devoid of guile, devoid of cohesion, and ultimately devoid of any real fight. It just wasn't a great watch.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
A special mention to all those amongst us for whom today is their birthday. Please join me in wishing them a very happy birthday. Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway. who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's a promising position. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Short changes him with that pass. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Andrik. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pacho. And the keeper's got it again. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raya chooses to deal with it himself. Rijkaard. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball.
It's Aguero! He's done very well to get to that.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Messi. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Camavinga. Now Zabani. Rafinha. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Rijkaard. And Rafinha. Hazard gets into a good position. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good climb! And the pass is intercepted. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Andrik. Rijkaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Played out towards the right wing. Gets a good foot in there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard. McAllister. And a header! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to red...
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
So the action resumes.
Coming on the field.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Jules Koundé.
That's been slipped through. Now it's Aubameyang. Cross in. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Aguero. He might be in here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Gerrard. Aguero going after that. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. Probing pass. Spread neatly. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, great leap! And that's a sharp finish. And that takes him up to 30.
After 56 minutes in.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep them...
Oh, shooting chance! No, again there's no way through. Aubameyang is flagged offside. And it's Rice.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rice deals with that comfortably. Deftly away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Rafinha. Succumbs to the pressure. Can he get onto this? Rafinha. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Dembele. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hakimi can clear it away. Dembele. And they've got rid. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga picks it up out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aubameyang! Camavinga. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Now it's Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Messi. Now it's Hazard. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass somewhat off target. It's played through for him. Shot, surely! So here comes a substitution. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Berbatov finds himself offside.
Number 14, Lionel Messi. Coming on the field, number 13. Dimitar Berbatov.
Now it's Berbatov.
Luis Diaz.
He's in plenty of space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Well, they've got it again. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he's set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to...
Hello, everyone, and
Well,
welcome
football
to
is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Obama! And now they can clear their lines. Creole. A great chance!
the goal scorer for Ajax after 5 minutes is number 19, Brian Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Turns back here, probably the best option. Raya chooses to deal with it himself. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Aubameyang. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Creole calmly anticipates. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That ball looks a good one. And Aubameyang! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
You can run onto that. Good read, needed to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Jong gets into a good position. Gerrard did well to... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Drama over the penalty spot. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Foot in. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Royce is always looking to break lines. And he can clear it away.
That's good play from him.
Puyol cuts out the pass, threads one in. Always on. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
Substitution for Ajax, number 11, Marco Reus.
An exchange of stares, and here we go.
Number 22.
Goal! Ajax! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
After 32 minutes in. Number 10. Lionel
Ajax
Messi.
with the lead.
Lionel Messi.
Schlotterbeck.
Messi.
Raya gets it away. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
And Boma really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Burmo picked out brilliantly. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And now he has two.
Lionel Messi.
Ajax go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And this is Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Lampard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. McAllister kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Raya clears. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's rising! And for the first half, that is that. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, I've been looking at both teams departing the pitch, and the body language couldn't be any more different. Do I see things changing? To be honest, probably not.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 19.
And we get things going again.
Coming on the field.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's a shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy.
Number 7.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ajax, palpably stronger, better, superior. That's an imaginative pass. Diaz. Back in once more. Aubameyang! Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Pacho clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Pete.
What a save by David Raya! Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. And it's played into the middle. Triol. And he's managed to get free. Oh! Can he finish? It's a goal! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Ajax are... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Ajax are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, that's a key interception. A probing pass. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shaw finds himself offside.
Substitution for Russia. Number 25.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 23. Luis Diaz.
Danny
Number
Olmo.
20, Alexis McAllister.
And it's De Jong. Now it's Musiala.
Number 13.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 11.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Number 17.
Musiala. Royce. Musiala. De Jong. And it's... Chance!
The goal scored for Ajax after 86 minutes in.
Rice.
Number 7.
And it's
Kylian
Gerrard.
Mbappe.
Raya
Mbappe.
is there to clear.
Mbappe.
Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Raya to save this spot kick and his team. Against the crossbar. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
he might be in here. Lampard does well not to be outdone there. Deftly away. Koundé. 5 minutes to add. De Jong. Shot could be on. Berbatov. Royce. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. Pass somewhat off target. Akanji. Çalhanoğlu. And this is Vieri. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Pavard. Çalhanoğlu! It's hit the upright. Zanetti in acres of space out wide. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi picks it up out wide. No goals as yet. DiMarco. Now it's DiMarco. He is through here. Chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Diaz. Çalhanoğlu. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Real chance! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lampard. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Maicon. Vieri. Oh, good take in a good area. Pavard gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he spark a counter here? Michael. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cleared without hesitation. And can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Zanetti. Oh, lovely bit of skill. DiMarco. Showing good feet. And he's found a way past. Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan. There's the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, terrible mistake. That's put paid to the danger. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shevchenko. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Now it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Lampard! And that's wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Batistuta. Well, they've got it again. Lampard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Here's a shot. And Batistuta! Oh, denied at the last. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good effort! No, got right underneath it. Now it's Lampard. Judge, surely!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, that was vital. Barella. Foyt calmly anticipates. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Messi.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And now they can clear their lines. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Batistuta. Takes a shot! And that's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.